Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So today is the first video for hashtag 31 Days Creep. And I want to thank Secret Soto. I will put her link down below to her contribution to this. She did a great job. And she was the first one that I saw on YouTube today. And please go check it out. And what she did, I'm very happy about because she kind of embodied the sense of what I want to do. If you're just finding my video and you want to join us for October, it is just hashtag 31 Days of Creep, and it could be anything creepy. It does not have to be scary or bloody or anything like that. It is basically just something that it maybe creeps you out. Maybe you don't like snakes. Maybe you, you do clay or you paint or you knit or you crochet or you sew or you make jewelry. I mean, it can be anything at all. So I hope you join us. And if you do, use the hashtag. And if you do and you don't want to use the hashtag, then by all means, don't. I'm just going to do a simpler one today. I have a lot in my mind, but I'm just going to go simple today since it's the first day. And I will build as we continue on. And all I'm going to do is I want to do a round face. Yeah. Mm. Oh, I might want this a little closer. And I'm just doing this to sketch so I can have an idea when I go back if I want to color it or whatever I want to do. Because usually, depending on my drawing, sometimes I use them in paintings. I will cut it out and or scan it in and use it in a painting. Just going to kind of do her hair like that. Now, I don't know if you can see this. I see this. It's weird, but I can see eyes right here. I don't know why. I don't know if that's just the paint that, because this is just a drawing paper. This is not mixed media paper or watercolor paper. It is just a normal sketch pad. That's what I do it in. They're sometimes way cheaper than getting a mixed media paper pad or watercolor pad, although I have all of them and I love them. And I would just sit and draw, and I paint on these and take them out and use them in my paintings. Doesn't matter. The paper's thinner, so it's good. That's why I always tell you guys when you're doing mixed media, you can use printer paper as well. It's nice and thin. The only thing you have to watch is when you paint on it, it can buckle. So you can do one of two things. You can cut it out and then glue it onto your canvas or whatever you're using, but just make sure you really glue it down good and it's really, really dry before you work with it. But it's not a big deal. It's fun. So I'm going to kind of go like this, like that. Give her an eye there, maybe a smaller one here. I think she's going to need a big smile with. And this is what you would, a few of you wrote me and asked me about what is cute creepy or creepy cute. And this is kind of what I'm talking about. Okay, move it in closer so you guys can see. It's just, when I go over it with the black, you'll see it. And I'm going to give her some wrinkles because why not? And I don't know if I'm going to give her a nose. I think I'm just not going to give her a nose. And I'll just give her these stick hands. I don't exactly know if they're even going to be on point, but let me draw and see where I'm at. I'll just use my pen. Now, you know what I'll use? I'll use my R2 rollerball. And, you don't have to make sure everything's perfect because who cares? It's just going to be not your normal, which is kind of what I draw anyway. I don't know how much normal I draw. And the eyes don't have to be perfectly round if you don't want them to be. Put those teeth in. And give her wrinkles there. And I'm gonna have to double those probably. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is erase everything that is pencil. And if you're using a marker like I just did, you know, make sure it's dry, because this might smear a little bit because it's not going to be dry that fast. You can hit it with your heat gun or your hair dryer. That'll dry it because you want that to be sink into that paper and then dry there. Like I said, I'm doing this one today and probably the next couple of days just to show you guys that it doesn't always have to be bloody, although I do enjoy the blood. Okay, so you can see that, and see that I took all that hair off, and it just looks, she just looks weird. She just looks creepy. I might not even, I think I'm going to take some of my Twinkling H2O, and I put a little bit of water in there just to kind of activate it. And I'm going to stick with this kind of color palette. And see how nice that goes on the paper? Now it's going to buckle a little bit, like I said, because it's really just sketch paper, you know. But it's okay. You need a little bit more water. Because when it dries, it'll be good. Now, if you're using sketch paper like me and you don't want it to buckle because you want to use it or whatever, I would, and I can do a video on it if you guys want me to, you can always tape the paper and then paint on it so it's held straight, because the tape's more, and you can get tape at the dollar store, but the tape's sturdier, you know, and you can do that. So then as you paint on it, it won't buckle, and when it dries, it'll go back to normal. I don't care. Like I said, I don't really care about that, but some people do, and hey, I think to each their own. Now I'm going to take some gold. Oh, the mica in there is so delicious. And I'm using these because they're sitting here, and I took out just a few colors that I can use on here. And I'm going right over that ink, and that's kind of why you want to use a permanent ink. And if you don't have one, use a pencil or a pen or whatever. Whatever you have. Always use what you have. And I want her arms, so I'm just going to run this next to it, and then when it's dry, I can draw another line for the arm. Same with the leg. Yeah. Probably should put cute shoes on her at some point. We'll see. All right, now I got to figure out her hair. I think I'm going to use the, I didn't put this away because I thought maybe I'll use this. The 3D Opaque Gloss Enamel. Now, here's the thing. I don't know. Let's see if I can go over this line. Let's see if it comes out. Let's see if I have to take the thing off. Let me see. Yep, look. How you like that? That's why it's not coming out, Kelly. You still not. I hate taking, I tell you, it's one of my pet peeves, taking papers off things. I know it's for our protection. You know, I get it, but it really drives me nuts. And look, this is why. What the heck? That's why. I am so messy all the time. But there's nothing I can do about that right now. So let's just put that lid back on. Try again. Okay. And I'm just gonna, okay, apparently, no. And I'll let that dry, and then I'll go over it again and do like another. And you can see if I hold it up and put it down, and this is for glass, so, you know, but I can make it dimensional, which is what this paint is. And let that dry. Now what I'm going to do is once this is dry, the green hair, I will go back with green paint and I will paint like kind of around it, but that'll give it its texture, right? So I'll probably do just another line. So my green can go in there and it'll look much better when it's dry, which I will show you. Now I want to go back into those eyes again. And, oh, I don't even know. You guys can't even probably see the shimmer. It's so nice. It's so not dry yet, though. But that's all right. I'm going to give her big pupil right here. Big pupil there. Do her mouth. Okay. And then go back. And see how easy that is? You don't have to fuss too much. You just put the other line. And it's not going to matter if they're even or not because who cares? And then I'll do the same thing here. Well, this one has 2 lines, but guess what? I don't care. Because I want to go in and doodle on the dress a little bit. So I'm going to use, let's see, use my Sakura jelly roll. It's a little wet yet, but let's see. Let's see if we can add. I want it to go bigger to smaller. But I think that it needs to dry a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can see where it's right. It writes on top of here, fantastic, but you really have to have it dry, which mine is not. So maybe I will try my white Faber-Castell Pit Artist pen, although that's a bullet tip or a tip. Go back this way, maybe. And I'm doing it light because I don't want it to be too thick. See, just very, and you can see the purple coming through it a little bit, but that's all right. That's all right. Clean off the tip. Because there'll be purple on there. I really want to get on that green. I probably should have painted green first before I put those on, but oh well. And then to play around, maybe some, let's see if I can find my red. No, we need red. Well, I'm going to open the Sharpie paint marker that I have. Y'all have these. These are fantastic. I love the Deco Art glass ones. I just love paint pens. And I'm going to just push this down and let that come through. Any day now would be nice. I think tomorrow I'm going to do another gray and black. This one I wanted to do a little cute, like a little, not cute, but like kind of show you what you can do. All right, any day now there. But it doesn't have to be. Now I might just smash out that hair and then draw on it. We'll see. Oh my gosh, come on now. If I'm quiet, I think that it's going to work better, but it's not. These just take a long time. I love the Deco Art ones because they don't take that long. These, I don't know why, they take so long. And I can feel it. Here it comes. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Any day. Today would be great. How about right now? That would be great. Any day. I've lost about a lot of viewers now. Come on, you. All right. Anyway, what I want to do is I want it hung from here. So I'm going to take black. And I think I'm going to do like this. And then like this. Like that. And let's see how that works. And I'm going to do... Oh, I was going to if it would come out. Oh my god. Now you can see it's out, but it's just not writing. One more time. Okay, I think I might got it now. I almost was going to sing for you, which I don't know if that would have been worse than the paint coming out or not. So I'm just going to draw little hearts right now and color them in. But you don't need to have a paint pen. I just thought it would be fancy for me to use it, but obviously I probably wasted 5 minutes that I'm not getting back, and neither are you. All right, so I'm just going to kind of do that. While that's drawing and while this is driving me absolutely insane, I'm going to take my paintbrush, I'm going to dry off my paintbrush, and I am just going to do this. And this is my bad. I probably should have painted the hair green before, but I can go over this, so, and make it have the dimension that I wanted with the twirls and all, but I can do it with paint or another paint pen or another 3D. Okay. And I can cut, what I can do is, see this is sticker over here and not as long, that's no big deal. I can cut that off when I cut her out. So I'm just going to kind of do this, take some of this. But it made sense when I drew it on, but now that I'm doing this, it doesn't make sense, but it doesn't matter. I think over here though, I'm going to do, it's going to be a pumpkin top, I think. Who the heck knows? All right, now I'm going to clean that off. And I'm going to take my scrapey, this, and I'm just going to go down here and I'm going to scrape it a little bit. Scrape it. And that's what I did. Just so it's a little bit better. And I'm going to stick my hand in the green paint that I wiped on the paper towel to clean off the thing and get it all over me again, because why not? All right, so you see I have the hearts. And then what I'm going to do, and move in for a second, and I'm going to add little breaks on them because they're broken hearts. That's all. And then I might even trace them with the black. Okay. And you see, when I traced it, I left a little of the white on the outside. It's just like a highlight thing, but you don't have to. You could do it spot on. It's totally up to you. Now, I'm going to take my pencil for a second. Let's do, I'm going to do like this, but let's do a pumpkin. Okay. And I want, like that, except I'm going to paint it orange before I start all the good stuff. Okay. Now I think I'm gonna leave that dry for a sec. See, it doesn't go as bright as it should on the camera. I don't quite understand that because it's very bright. It's neon. But I'm gonna take this on the bottom and I'm gonna add just some dots. And I'll probably do some black too. After these are dry, who knows? I'll do smaller dots. Like she got stockings on. Don't ask about this one. That's just going to have to end up being a design. But it's only, you know, we're only drawing. I'd like to put some orange dots. You know what? I might do her eyes inside a little orange. Wait. Let's see how that works on there. Okay. Yep. I love that. And clean off my brush on here just to put another coat because I'm not going to go crazy. That'll dry. Wipe this off the back of my paintbrush. Put that in there. And let's see. I just had something in mind and I totally forgot what it was. Crud, Cal, crud. Oh, I know. I want to kind of get some red under here. And then take a little paintbrush, because that's paint, kind of just rub it in there while it's still a little wet. It dries fast, so. So it's kind of like she was eating something. And then I want to make like this her bottom of her mouth and just add little teeth. So it kind of blends with the blood, but not really. She just has a mouth full of teeth. See, she's cute. She's not icky. She's cute. I might have to use black paint on these though. I like the no nose. That might be my new thing I start doing. No nose. No nose. Alright, so now I'm going to just trace over these teeth. Like that. And I want how do I want to do this? I'd love to put glowy in there too, some glow. He's going to be looking that way, and he's going to be looking this way. I don't think I even want a nose. I just kind of want him like that. And I'll go in. Okay. Like I said, just plain, but I like her. The hair, not happy with the hair. So I'm gonna have to wait till it dries a little bit, but it's all right. It's all right. This takes a while to dry though. That's the problem. So I might be cutting it out if it doesn't dry too fast. But it's gonna give it nice texture. Something else I like to do, I did it on my goddess. I do it on quite a few of my paintings when I do hair, is to give it texture. So if I take, let's say I take the back of my paintbrush and I kind of just go in and draw a few lines, when it dries, then the thicker part will be the texture, you know what I'm saying? So I'll do that. Let's see how long it takes to dry real quick with the hair dryer. I just dig the face and the body. Like I said, I got more stuff to do, but I can always cut that hair off. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I wanted to put a bird on her head because I'm into putting birds on heads. Dry, want to dry, to dry, to dry. It is taking quite a while, isn't it? Too long for me. I can only imagine if you're sitting there listening to that. Very annoying, isn't it? All right, maybe instead I will. All right, come on. Kind of do that, but I want some bats. I don't know. Might have to wait till her hair dries and put some bats around her or something. I don't know. I'm done playing and talking to myself. Playing and talking to myself in that order. So I'm going to have to put some of these down here. I'm just going to run this down just with the illusion of that. This, once it's dry, I'm going to just go in and put some lines as texture. So it looks like it makes a point, because this isn't, let's face it, this is my reality, not anybody else's real reality. Just putting lines just to add some black with that orange. But I will tell you this. I love the face. I love the heart. I love the dress. I love it. Playing around, you know, just playing and talking all that. I love the hearts. So who knows? I might just take her head and her this and the hearts. I don't know what I'll do, but it's just, you know, it's the first day. I'm getting playing and used to it, and it is hashtag 31 days of creep. Day 1. So expect a lot of different things coming up, but this is my start today. It's been in the 80s, and today it is completely black outside. It is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is raining and damp and miserable. So the fact that I'm sitting here and even doing anything, the fact that I got out of bed is a big deal today. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. So the fact that this is my first one, I'm not hating on it. Now, again, if you guys want to do this with me, I would love it. If you don't, you don't have to. I'm still going to be doing regular videos, but I like doing this extra. It just makes me have to draw and think, and I mean, who doesn't love to draw? I do. And it doesn't matter. So, like I said, this is a creep, but it's not like, you don't look at her and think it's stupid. It's just a cute creepy. I might even make a stencil out of this face. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. And I love this. Like, I love I love those little things, and you never know. So, as always, be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. I love you guys. I love you guys so much. And check out Secret's YouTube and her video for hashtag 31 Days of Creep. And if you guys do it, make sure you tag me and send it to me everywhere on Google, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook. Uh, where else? Pinterest, on here. Let me know. Let me have your link or send me the link and let me know that you did a video or even a picture, and I will repost it on my Facebook page. So, everybody who does that, I'm going to tag them on my Facebook page and get their pictures and art out there. I think it's fun. I think that, you know, I think it's, I don't know. I just think it's fun. And I think I'm done talking, or I will sit here and babble for another half hour. I love you guys so very much. And let me know what you guys think. I'll see you later. Bye.